Hello my darlings, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Miranda and I am the Enchantress of Avalon. So as the title of this video suggests, today is just a simple chat video where I am going to chat a little bit about the previous year and about the new year as we just reached 2025. So happy new year everyone. And at the end of the video, I'm also going to recite one of my original poems. I did a video just doing a poetry recitation of one of my original poems a few weeks ago, and I wanted to do another one. So I'm just gonna tack that onto the end of this video, as it's more casual and conversational in nature. Before we start talking about 2024 and 2025, I do want to give my initial reminders, as I like to call them, that other than this YouTube channel and my blog, White Rose of Avalon, I also have a business. White Rose of Avalon LLC is my business. I sell quality herbal teas full of enchantment and the best organic ingredients, located right on my website, whiteroseofavalon.life. And of course, I provide tarot reading services also through my business. So if you're interested in that, please click the link below. It's in the description box, and it's also right on my channel page if you want to go there and find it. And other than that, if you're more interested in just more of my content, especially written content, because I do post weekly, I have a Patreon, Avalonian Rose Fairy Mysteries. It's also linked in the description box below. And as far as tarot readings, you get at the two top levels, my $9 and $13 tier, I do provide tarot card readings each month at the full moon. I do a 1 card for my $9 members and a 3 card for my $13 members. So it's another thing to consider. Now that I've gone through that little spiel, now it's time to just discuss and chat about what it means to transition into a new year. 2024 has been both a really big year and also a really draining year. And I think it's been that way for a lot of people, where there's a lot of big stuff happening, a lot of new occurrences, but also just a lot of big energy and a lot of stress and strain. I've known that a lot of people have struggled this year, and certainly I struggled a bit too, mostly related to the good things that happened for me in 2023, which is that I began my business, or 2024. Oops, again, can't believe it's 2025 already, so clearly my brain is still adjusting. So much happened in 2024 that led to, yes, some stress, but ultimately I wouldn't change it for the world. I, of course, started my business in 2024. I started my Patreon in 2024. I went through a lot of transitions because of this. I also stopped working a day job to devote time to my business, which was a big decision. So yeah, it's been a big year. And I've been so blessed with opportunities, especially as far as meeting new friends and networking and finding new ways to grow, that I could not be more grateful for all of that. And even the struggles, I know were worth it, because that's how we learn. We learn through struggle, through strife, through uncertainties. Certainly more so than we learn through, just having things fall right into place instantaneously for us. So I wouldn't change that. And I also, the very end of 2024, it's a little over a week ago when this video comes out, I had my first ever live in-person herbal tea blending class. So I was so delighted with how well it turned out. I had a bigger turnout than I had initially expected, and I got some really great feedback, and I know that it'll help me be a better teacher in the future, so I'm very grateful for that, and just grateful for the opportunity to do that class, right? And I just am so, that's the main theme though, gratitude. I keep saying grateful, but I am very grateful, full of gratitude for everything, for the way that my viewership on my blog has grown, for the way that new friendships have led to opportunities, the way that I'm beginning to gain a greater understanding of exactly what I want out of my business and my life, my artistic endeavors and entrepreneurial endeavors. I think that the struggle, the strain, and the uncertainty is just chock full of learning experiences. And for all of that, I also had so many wonderful things happen and so many wonderful opportunities present themselves due to going out on a limb and taking the risk. So, yeah. And obviously, I do want to say I'm very grateful for my husband as well. Andrew is amazing, and without his presence in my life, I would not have had the bravery or the courage to do the things I did, and certainly his support means the absolute world to me. So that's my little reflection on 2024. I'll actually be writing a little bit more about that. It'll be posted for my 4-year blog anniversary on January 8th. If you happen to be viewing this after January 8th, it'll already be up on my blog, because every year on the anniversary of my launch for my blog, I write some reflections on the previous year and I tease some things that I have in the works for the coming year. So there'll be more of that there. And the other thing I wanted to go into before I read my poem is as I mentioned, the thinking about what the new year will bring. Obviously, there's so many things that I want out of the new year, and I think we all get really big expectations and sometimes we're very hard on ourselves of saying, I have to do X, Y, and Z, and my new year will not be complete if I don't do this. And we put very strict pressures on ourselves, which largely is unhelpful. That's why I don't like resolutions in the more traditional sense. However, what I do like is intention setting and thinking about what kind of energies you want to really call forth for the new year and what type of energies you want to work through and things that you have as a broad goal in mind coming into a new year. So that is a lot of what I've been thinking about for the last couple weeks of 2024 and into these first days of 2025. And some of it I've teased already. I do plan to have an online class that I have been working on since October. I hope to launch in spring of 2025, as long as everything pans out the way I have been planning and working diligently towards. And also, I have aspirations to do more live in-person events, especially classes and things of that nature. So I have so much hope for having broadened opportunities as 2025 rolls forward. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to make any specific promises. I have a lot of things in the works, and stay tuned. Now, I am just going to use my laptop and read off of my laptop to read the poem that I wanted to share with you today, because it's going to be posted because I have the file on my laptop, obviously. And it's going to be posted the day before this video goes live. So if you follow me on my website, you will have already probably read it. But here's my little recitation of it. And of course, I'll link it in the description box below if you want to read it. So, the title of the poem is The True Daughter of Elphame. And it goes as such. A single white feather drifts down, a melodious caw being heard to resound, filling the forest with a bird song, harbinger of change eternal, making you question that which is moral. A call to walk the path of authenticity, a time of remembrance, of feminine reverence. I am the white raven, here to provide a safe haven for the feminine divine. I am the daughter of the fairy queen, selfsame ruler of Elphame, she who exudes enchantment, blessing the land with divine light. Oh, what a transcendence of energy, which frees you from your plight. I am the raven white, showing you the true might of soft power in the fairy sight. All of that which is my birthright, casting enchantment as I fly overhead, soothing your dreams when you are abed. I am the snowy owl, feathered wings provide a cowl, a place of illusion to protect and defend from dangers of the forest that might rend from me my own sovereignty. Talons scream through the air when unjust treatment calls into question what is fair. The deep power of seasonal sovereignty is imbued in my snowy wings. What precious things to aid you in flying free. I am the owl Snow White, beckoning you to embrace your own sight. As a daughter of Elphame, I can imbue within you the ability to shed your shame. With the burden of expectancy removed, you may go forth with an inner beauty that is improved. I am the Swan Maiden, full of purity of intent, a paragon of springtime bliss, appearing with the first snowdrop blooms, wrapping you with warmth and care in my loving embrace, an armful of silk and lace, soft and sweet with elegant charm, which could never do any harm. I am the maiden swan. I come as a reminder of the feminine silken softness. I am a daughter of Elphame, a sweet-smelling white rose, not here to impose. I am the remembrance of the loving comfort of childhood, for I provide a soft and safe place to land, if you would but take my hand. Freedom is gifted by the fairy queen of Elphame through her avian daughter, the white raven, the snowy owl, the swan maiden. All are but one and the same, the true daughter of Elphame. So I do hope you have enjoyed that little recitation of one of my newest poems. Again, it has gone live by the time this video has been posted, but I so love sharing my poetry in spoken word form as well as in written form, and I do hope that you all are enjoying it. Let me know one way or another, because I always liked the feedback. And also let me know what kind of things you're looking to call forth into 2025 and what things you're looking to leave behind in 2024. Wishing you the happiest of New Year's, and I will see you soon. Bye now.